Can you give me my bubbles? All right, I think I'm good. This is Vanessa Joy with, that didn't work. This is Vanessa Joy with Adorama TV, and today we're gonna talk about posing a bride and groom together. Here's the thing. If you want lots of ideas about how to shoot a bride and groom, check out this other video. 10 ideas on shooting a bride and groom together. But I want to give you the basics. When you're posing a bride and groom together, you're simply posing a bride in a feminine way and a groom in a masculine way and having them come together. Posing a bride. If you want more on posing a bride, we've got a video for that too. Posing a bride, you're looking for an S curve. You want to make sure that her weight is on her back hip, her front leg is, well, in front and bent, and a little bit over the other knee. Now, posing a bride, I'm not going to tell them all those things. They will have no idea what to do. Don't ever say left and right with a bride or any subject at all. They will get it wrong every time. What I like to do is I like to mirror them. I say, look at me, pretend I'm a mirror, just do what I do. This is like a really fun game with Simon Says. Here's what we're looking for. She's got her weight, this weight on her back hip. We've got this knee bent, so it's creating a curve here. This is the S curve we're talking about, right up here. It's actually like a backwards one. I guess if she's doing it on the other side, it'd be a correct S. You also want to make sure there's separation between her waist and the elbow, because that shows us where her waist is. Her shoulders are asymmetrical. One is higher than the other. Very important. Her face is turned towards the light, so we've got really nice shadow pattern happening right there. Man, I've made a mess of that. Then you're just gonna take the groom. Now his poses are a little bit different. For him, we're gonna make it blue. We wanna have his chest facing towards the light. If you wanna learn a lot more about groom's posing, check out this other video. But in the meantime, here are the basics. The weight is still in the back leg, but the front leg, we're not doing an S curve for him. We are just having his foot point towards us. So kind of straight line. His shoulders are pointed towards the light. His head is slanted down towards the shoulder in the back. Anyway, it's slanted down towards that shoulder, slanted down that way. I've taught this before. You want to make sure that the masculine pose is like this. If his hair is possible to fall down, then it's more of a masculine pose, as opposed to the other shoulder, where it's more of like it was a hair toss, all right? There's other videos on that. You still want his face going towards the light, but it doesn't have to have so much of an angle because you can have a little bit more structure and a little bit more shadow going on here. So that's your groom. Now, you want to take everything you know about posing the groom and everything you know about posing the bride and put them together. Let's see if we've done it. Here, we've got the S curve happening right here. The weight is in the back leg. There's separation right here in between the waist and the elbow. Her shoulders, they're kind of symmetrical, so I could have done a better job there. Her nose is pointed towards the light, and we've got that nice shadow pattern right there. Also note that her body is turned away from the light. This is showing off the detail in the dress and also slimming for a woman. The guy, we've got the weight on the back leg, the front foot is pointed forward. We do have some separation for him as well between the waist and the elbow. A nice little curve going right there with the hand in the pocket. He has that tilt of the head down, right? The head is tilted down for him, and still nose towards the light, but not quite as much as our bride. And there we go. I think we did it. That's how you pose them together. Now you can vary it from here. I know this is a traditional pose and it's kind of boring, but that's why this is the posing basics video. The things that you have to think about anytime you're posing a bride and groom, or brides and grooms in any position at all. When you want someone to look masculine and feminine, these are the rules. Break the rules. I'm sure it'll be fine. Here, now you can move it around. So we've got this picture here. We're just moving their eyes around. She's looking in a different spot, but it's still that same type of thing. This is what happens a lot. You think, hey, let's get them to look at each other, but now what have you done? This poor bride now has her face in shadow and she does not look very good at all. So what can you do? You can pop in a reflector and light up her face a little bit. That's an option. It's okay. The lighting pattern was better before, but this is an option. And that's it. Just follow those basic things to keep a bride looking feminine and a groom looking masculine, and just put them all together and make some magic happen. This is what happens when you roll a 1 in Dungeons & Dragons while you're playing with Fernando and Daniel Norton. He is uncomfortable. I like making orcs uncomfortable. Looking for more inspiration? Click the link in the description below to download my free posing guide. Hit the subscribe button and the bell to make sure you're notified when new videos pop up here on Adorama TV. Leave some comments, ask your questions. There are no dumb questions and there's no such thing as mean comments. There is such thing as mean comments. I collect the mean comments, so I have an excuse to eat ice cream. But seriously, don't be